on why Golden Goose sneakers are not tacky, that gives you much stronger ground and we can have a much better debate about the actual issue. Number 2 is the straw man fallacy. This one is a sneaky one. It's basically when someone twists the other person's words in order to make the argument easier to knock down. For example, let's say girly number 1 says, we should regulate emissions to reduce pollution. Girly number 2 then says, so you're saying that we should shut down all factories and stop driving all cars? That's ridiculous and you're wrong. Girly number 2 just committed a straw man fallacy. A straw girl fallacy, if you will. Because girly number 1 never said that we should shut down all factories and stop driving cars. She just said we should regulate emissions. But girly number 2 exaggerated the argument in order to make it easier to attack. Moms will often pull this when a kid will make one complaint and then the mom goes,
oh, so I must be the worst mom on the history of the planet.
You're like, Mom, I never said that. That is a straw mom fallacy. Okay, let's do one more. Let's do the false cause fallacy. This one is used very often, and it's basically assuming that just because one event followed the other, that the first event caused the second event. For example, if I posted a hot picture on Instagram yesterday and my crush texts me today and I say, oh, it must have been my hot picture that caused him to text me, that would be committing a false cause fallacy. Because that's not necessarily true. He could have had a dream about me. He could have seen me on his FYP. His mom could have seen me on her FYP and told him to text me. I don't know. There's a million reasons. But it is a fallacy to assume that because one event followed the other, that the first event caused the other event. I am sure that in this week's debate, there will be many false cause fallacies made around the economy. This policy or this person is the reason why the economy went up or the economy went down. Take these arguments with a grain of salt. We cannot know for sure what caused what when there are a million variables at play. Okay, I'm tired. That's it for today. I hope you learned something new. Because when you spot these fallacies, it's kind of like having a superpower. Not just for the debate, but for your everyday life. And it makes you a more powerful critical thinker, which we need more of. In the next video, we will get into what makes a strong argument. You won't want to miss it, so make sure to follow so you can level up your debate watching skills and be a badder bitch. Love you. Bye.